Welcome, and thank you for joining me. I'm Jerry Oginski, a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. Today's video tip is how to hire a great New York lawyer without paying a dime. Up front, anyway. The question that you may have in the back of your mind is, how do I hire a lawyer for my accident or medical malpractice case, and how much is this going to cost? Well, I have some interesting news for you. In New York, it's not going to cost you a penny. And that's true whether you pick up the phone and call me or any lawyer in the state of New York. Well, why is that? In order to answer that question, we have to go back in time probably about 100 years. If you had a legal problem, you would go to an attorney and the lawyer would expect that you would pay him. Well, what happened if you didn't have the finances to pay an attorney to help solve your legal problem? Well, unless the lawyer was willing to take on your case pro bono, which means for free, you were stuck and you had a big problem and you had to try and resolve it on your own. Lawyers began to realize, you know what, it's not fair that people are getting injured and they don't have the financial means to hire an experienced trial lawyer. So what happened was, it was the birth of something known as a contingency fee. Well, it allowed an injured victim to hire the best lawyer they could find, and the lawyer would not get paid unless they were successful and were able to obtain compensation for the injured victim. That means that the lawyer's fee was contingent on them being successful and getting their client compensation for their injuries. If the lawyer was not successful, the lawyer received nothing and the client received nothing. There is a great incentive for your attorney to work as hard as possible to get you the maximum compensation, because the harder he works, the more money he's able to receive for himself and his law firm. If you have additional questions about how medical malpractice cases work in the state of New York, then I encourage you to explore my website. And you can see my website address down below here. It's oginski-law.com. And if you have legal questions, then I encourage you to pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions at 516-487-8207 or by email at lawmed10@yahoo.com. I want to thank you for joining me. I'm Jerry Oginski. Have a great day.